December 22nd, 2024. Daily Bread. Passage: Isaiah chapter 9 verse 1 to 7. Key verse. Verse 6. Title: To us a child is born. But there will be no gloom for her who was in anguish. In the former time he brought into contempt the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali. But in the latter time he has made glorious the way of the sea, the land beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the nations. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in a land of deep darkness, on them has light shone. You have multiplied the nation, you have increased its joy. They rejoice before you as with joy at the harvest, as they are glad when they divide the spoil. For the yoke of his burden, and the staff for his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor, you have broken as on the day of Midian. For every boot of the tramping warrior in battle tumult, and every garment rolled in blood will be burned as fuel for the fire. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and of peace there will be no end, on the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish it and to uphold it with justice and with righteousness from this time forth and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this. Daily Bread Message. This prophecy foretells the birth of Jesus of Nazareth, the Son of God, the promised Messiah. Jesus was raised in Nazareth, located in the poor and downtrodden land of Galilee. Here, the light of God would shine brightly. They would hear the good news from the Messiah himself, and witness his miracles. His coming would bring hope to all the nations, and people would come everywhere to see him. The government of his time would oppose him and put him to death. Yet Jesus would win the final victory through his death and resurrection over the power of sin and death. Verse 6 tells us that a child will be born, a son will be given. This child is Jesus, the Son of God. He has 4 titles: Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace. We long for someone who can counsel us wonderfully, work mighty victories in our lives, protect us and love us forever as our everlasting Father, and instill in us deep peace like a Prince of Peace. Only Jesus, the Son of God, can do this for us. Let's accept this wonderful promise into our hearts, and worship the baby Jesus born in a manger who is given to us from heaven to be our Messiah. Prayer. Father, thank you for sending your Son Jesus to save us and to be with us as our Messiah. Help me to receive him in my heart today as my wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace. One word. To us a son is given.